guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be answering all your questions. Thank you to everyone who submitted their questions, and the giveaway winner will be announced at the end of the video. So let's get started. The first question comes from Cubing Forever, and they ask which Rubik's Cube shop is your favorite. So my favorite Rubik's Cube shop is probably Cubelelo because I buy all my cubes from there. But out of the ones you mentioned, it'll probably have to be thecubicle.com. The second question comes from Cameron Miller, and he asks, what is your biggest favorite cubing PBs or PRs? My favorite cubing PB or PR is probably my first sub 10 single or my first sub 20 OH single. So the next question comes from Noah Cubing, and he asks, what are your top three favorite events? So my top three favorite events are 3x3, Megaminx, Square One, and One Handed. I know that's four, but yeah, those are my favorite events. Next question comes from Dot Cuber, and they ask, what is your favorite for event other than four? 4x4 is not my favorite event. I'm just decent at it, but it's Square One, Megaminx, One Handed, and 3x3. So the next question comes from EJ Cuber, I think. No, AA Cuber, and he asks, what's the biggest cube you own? So it is my YJ MGC 5x5 or my Yushin Cloud 5x5. The next question comes from EJ Cuber, and he asks, when do you think you'll reach 100? TNLR Tingman, top 5 favorite YouTubers. I hope I reach 100 as soon as possible. All you guys have to do is subscribe. I like TNL and Tingman. My favorite YouTubers are Thakkar, Cubing with Viswath, JF Cubing, Laser Monkey, and JPerm. The next question comes from Cubefinity, and he asks, can any of your family members solve the Rubik's Cube? No, but my sister does know how to solve the first two layers because I taught her that around 2 years ago. The next question comes from Ananai Mintu, and he says, how long have you been cubing for? I've been cubing for 5 years. I learned how to solve the Rubik's Cube back in 2016 from a friend. My first solve was 40 minutes, the length of a bus ride to school. The next question comes from JF Cubing, and he asks, what's the biggest way cubing has impacted you? So cubing got me through some really tough times, and it has a big impact on my life. I've also met a lot of nice people during this quarantine period, including you. So cubing has had a huge impact on me. Next question comes from HDL the Cuber, and they ask, can you do a cube collection video? Yeah, sure. I don't have a lot of cubes yet, but when I get a few more cubes, I'll be sure to do a cube collection video. So keep an eye out for that. The next question comes from Cubing with Vishwath, and he asks, how proud did you feel when you beat Dad on Let's Cube? So I felt very proud when I beat Dad on Let's Cube. I hope I can do it again sometime. Maybe in a different event, maybe Pyraminx in a few years, or Megaminx in a few years as well. The next question comes from Cubing Guru 2.0, and they ask, favorite cube manufacturing company except GAN? So I don't like GAN. I think their prices are way too high. But I really like Moyu products. Yeah, I really like Moyu products. Next one comes from Aditya Pandey, and he asks, when did you start cubing and what's your biggest cubing accomplishment? So I started cubing in 2016. My first solve was 40 minutes. My biggest cube accomplishment is to solve my first sub 8 single. It was a 7 point. I forget. Yeah, I forgot. Next question comes from Cuban NYC, and he asks, what's the cubing community like in India? So it's a very great community. Everyone's super nice and super helpful, and like yeah, it's basically like every other community, I guess, because that's how the cubing community usually is. Next question comes from Jivhesh Shekatar, and they ask, what do you do besides cubing? So besides cubing, I like to read books, play football or soccer, and I like to listen to music. Next question comes from Jay Cuber, and they ask, why did you start your channel and what do you aim for? So I'm on a group DM called, okay, I'm not revealing that, but everyone there is a very good content creator, and all of them inspired me to start Rubik's Cube channel. I aim for 1,000 subscribers eventually, but in the near future, probably 100. The next question comes from PS Cuber, and he asks how to improve in Squan and your YT channel. For Square One, all you got to do is practice and learn some algs. I'm very slow, I average around 35. But for YouTube channel, put effort into your videos, enjoy making your videos. Put some nice background music, make flashy thumbnails, make videos you think your audience will want to see. The next question comes from AV Cuboid and he asks Squan sub 20 when? So I'm not close to breaking the sub 20 barrier in square one, but I have a sub 20 single, but I hope I can get the average soon and I'll keep practicing. Next question comes from Cubingdom and they ask, what's the biggest cube you own? So the biggest cube I own is the YJ MGC 555 or the Yushin Cloud 555. Next question comes from Super Duper Cuba and she asks, why do you whisper in your vids? I actually don't. It just there's been a problem with my mic. I got new earphones today, so it should probably be fixed from now on. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. The giveaway winner is Ananai Mintu. I've contacted you on Discord and sent you the code. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.